Yo, what's good, y'all? I'm your boy Deezil, man. Listen, we got, first of all, Cuzzles. I appreciate the cover, yo. He got the title in the cover as a clock. As time goes, he got the Harry Mack. As time goes on, the hands of the clock. That's fire, man. What's in the middle of that? I don't really know what that is in the middle of it. HM, Harry Mack, that's fire. Let's start there, Cuzzles, man. Listen, we got some new Harry Mack as time goes on. Another one of his singles, man. We getting ready to get back to some classic old Mack. Oh, I got that lined up. Yo, I've been wanting to get into gorilla bars for a minute and just ain't had time, but we getting into that. So let's get ready to get spooky. We get ready to get into the whole H-Mack wormhole, but we here. That's what we do over here, you know what I mean? But we gonna see what he talking about.
Yeah. Shit is crazy, man. Time just keeps on moving.
Hey, he was soulful. It's early and I'm already taking it back.
Yeah. Shit is crazy, man.
What?
Time just keeps on moving. That's one thing we can bet on.
Let's go. Let's
Time
go.
is undefeated, man. I'm not in my 20s anymore. About to turn 34. Got me thinking, man, on some deep shit for real.
H-Mack only 34? What?
No, time is undefeated, man. I'm not in my 20s anymore.
First of all, I thought he was older than that. Second of all, salute to him to only be 33 and know so much hip-hop history, man. He done done his homework, man. Salute to him.
Can bet on. No, time is undefeated, man. I'm not in my 20s anymore. About to turn 34. Got me thinking, man, on some deep shit for real. Yeah. Listen, I said, sometimes I wonder if I'll simply run out of new lyrics to say, dwindle into a drought. No brainstorms to roll through and water the crops. Will I reach a point where I figure out how to just stop? Will I be forced to feel the despair of cowards who face the blank page and just stare for hours? Try to write something clever, but in spite of my efforts, no ink spills, papyrus stays as dry as a desert. Will I hold on to delusions and more song creations with no true contribution to the conversation? Will I?
You can tell when H-Mack get into a writer's block, he just rap about being in a writer's block. I've been listening to a lot of H-Mack this year, and I done heard a lot of verses about writer's block. And I'm not taking away from it. They be dope. It be dope. It be different every time, but I can kind of tell that's what he do.
Bear with cowards who face the blank page and just stare for hours. Try to write something clever, but in spite of my efforts, no ink spills, papyrus stays as dry as a desert. Will I hold on to delusions and more song creations with no true contribution to the conversation? Will I accept it, a fight, struggle, and then grit my teeth harder and white knuckle the pen? Will I have to dismantle my identity or find a new way to channel the energy? Perhaps I'll continue until the day I rot in the grave. Regardless, I'm grateful for every word I'm jotting today. You know, as time goes on, I'm hoping I can keep my mind so strong. I'm hoping I can keep shining on till my body declines, spirit climbs beyond. I said as time goes on, I'm hoping I can keep my mind so strong. I'm hoping I can keep writing songs to right my wrongs until the day I'm finally gone. If a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears, I ponder this question as I grow older in years. I'm still young with plenty of energy, but eventually my skin will be weathered like old leather or 70s vintage furniture pieces full of permanent creases.
So when you get older, you start thinking about the weirdest stuff. Because I thought about that recently. I'm not going to lie. This is no cap in my rap, man. I literally thought about that recently. And honestly, man, as an old man, I just came to the conclusion. I say, yo, it's sad that we'll never know the answer to that. If nobody is there, will it make the noise? We will never know because nobody will ever be there to tell us, man. And I low-key was like, that's sad. Now, why was that sad? Because I'm old, bro. That's it, because that's nothing to be sad about. I be wildin', bro. Let's get back to the music.
Yeah, gone. If a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears, I ponder this question as I grow older in years. I'm still young with plenty of energy, but eventually my skin will be weathered like old leather or 70s vintage furniture pieces full of permanent creases. They say at later stages it's hard to learn from the teachers due to lack of neuroplasticity. Pray I'm fighting to challenge this. I can't have a mind full of calluses. Hope I'm reading books, underlining key phrases for the analysis, making space to stay creative and challenge. childish. Writing poetry and still reciting it vocally. Even when the hairs in my beard have whitened totally. I wonder when I'm old jotting these rhymes like a lumberjack swinging properly. If I ain't got no more fans steady watching me, will my sound still vibrate when I'm chopping trees? I'm saying as time goes, as time goes on, I'm hoping I can.
That was fire. He snuck that on, yo. I did a whole monologue about how I got sad about the tree, nobody gonna hear the tree dropping sound, and he took it and went into his whole career with it. And say, when I get old and I'm still passionate enough to make music, will my sound make any sense? Because nobody gonna be there to listen and tell me. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy, yo. What? That's fire. That's fire. We going back that last verse, yo. Y'all know where y'all at. I ain't gotta explain that. We going back.
I'm hoping I can keep my mind so strong.
That's
I'm
fire.
I can keep writing songs to right my wrongs until the day I'm finally gone. If a tree falls in the forest and nobody hears, I ponder this question as I grow older in years. I'm still young with plenty of energy, but eventually my skin will be weathered like old leather or 70s vintage furniture pieces full of permanent creases. They say at later stages it's hard to learn from the teacher. Vintage furniture pieces, energy, but eventually my skin will be weathered like old leather or 70s vintage furniture pieces full of permanent creases. They say at later stages it's hard to learn from the teachers. Due to lack of neuroplasticity, pray I'm fighting to challenge this. I can't have a mind full of calluses. Hope I'm reading books, underlining key phrases for the analysis, making space to stay creative and childish. Writing poetry and still reciting it vocally. Even when the hairs in my beard have whitened totally. I wonder when I'm old jotting these rhymes like a lumberjack swinging properly. If I ain't got no more fans steady watching me, will my sound still vibrate when I'm chopping trees? As time goes, as time goes on, I'm hoping I can keep my mind so strong. I'm hoping I can keep shining on till my body declines, spirit climbs beyond. I said as time goes, as time goes on, I'm hoping I can keep my mind so strong. I'm hoping I can keep writing songs to right my wrongs until the day I'm finally gone. I said,
that was Benoodles, man. That was fire, bro. To have that in there, that snuck up on me, man. That snuck up on me, and I respect him for that. That was a hell of a second verse, bro. That was a hell of a second verse, though. That is how you write music, bro. This is why we listening to Mack music, bro. Every song, it gives us something different, man. This is crazy. And I just said it. What'd I say? I done heard so many verses about him having writer's block, but they be different, so it's fire. And he took us off. Man, listen, yo. I need to hear it in the comments. This jumped up straight to one of my favorites of the year from that second verse. That was clever, man. I need to hear it in the comments, though. Let me know what y'all feeling about this. With all that, I'm your boy, Deezil.